Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Pag-usapan natin itong post ng News 5, specifically yung columnist nila na si Manny Mugato. Hinambing nila si Pangulong Duterte sa Panginoong Hesus. Sabi, ang title sa kanilang post is, Jesus is a man of peace. Duterte is a violent man. Grabe. Okay. During his 3-year ministry, Jesus raised people from the dead, healed the sick, cast out demons, and performed miracles like turning water into wine, feeding thousands from a few pieces of fish and bread, and calming seas. Ayun, yung article ni Mr. Mugato ito binabasa ko. On the other hand, sabi niya, former President Duterte showed no mercy when police executed street-level drug peddlers, couriers, and users in make-believe sting operations, and in shutting down the country's largest broadcast network and threw more than 11,000 workers to the streets during the COVID pandemic. So, ito pa, yung summary ng kanyang column, itong Manny Mugato na columnist. It is unfair to paint former President Rodrigo Duterte as unjustly persecuted. There is no parallelism between Jesus, who saved mankind from death, and Duterte, who has no remorse in killing his people in the name of his policy on war on drugs. Jesus is a man of peace. Duterte is a violent man. Okay. So, binasa ko ang mga comments. Nako, ang daming galit na comments dito sa News 5 columnist na ito. Example, Tom Mascareñas, magkano ka? Kilala ko ito, bishop ito, Pastor Tom Mascareñas, bishop ng mga evangelicals sa Mindanao. Actually, siya ang chairman ng Bishop Mindanao Evangelical Leaders Council. Magkano ka? Sabi niya dito sa columnist. Daming galit. Ekem Arn, sabi niya, otrupod ka. Mirna Simbahon, bulag ka lang. Duterte, he is the best president. Edmondo Vergara, violent man to those criminals who destroys our beloved country. Samantha Masangkay, Duterte is good and kind for the people. So, dito sa mga comments, karamihan, dinidepensahan nila si Pangulong Duterte at galit sila dito sa columnist na ito. Hindi mo daw pwede i-compare si Panginoong Hesus dahil Diyos yun kaysa si Duterte na tao lang. Okay. Crystal, sabi niya, PRRD is also a man of peace. He is not a violent man because he is a lawyer. He was an outstanding city mayor. Ito HP the Great, sabi niya, using a church to destroy and to disdain and destroy somebody is not a Christian way. I pity you, sir. Anyway, that's part of democracy. Sulat ka ng sulat, but ang tanong, marami bang naniniwala dito sa columnist na ito? Okay, may reaction dito si Ebi Hugalbot. Basahin ko Si Ebi Hugalbot, ito isa sa leaders ng Maisog, Cebu. Sabi ni Ebi, it is unfair for Rodrigo Duterte to be vilified and demonized in the name of Jesus. Hindi nga pwedeng i-compare mo yung dalawa. Panginoong Hesus na yun. Bakit mo i-compare? Ito nga, okay. If Jesus is God, all-powerful, all-knowing, and all-loving, then why did He permit the slaughter of 3 million Jews during the Holocaust? Yan ang tanong ni E.B. Hugalbot. Was it 3 million or 6 million? Nagkakaiba ang figures. Ang alam ko, 6 million Jews. Next, tanong. Why did Jesus in 1994 permit the death of 800,000 Rwandans, most of them, Tutsis and moderate Hutus? A number of them slaughtered inside Catholic churches by radical Hutus who were encouraged by the Catholic clergy close to then Hutu-led Rwandan government that prompted Pope Francis to issue an apology in behalf of the Roman Catholic Church in 2017. So, ang punto dito ni E.B. Hugalbot is, so, within the Christian Church, may mga nangyaring patayan. Kaya hindi mo pwedeng, at best, okay, Duterte, sabi ni E.B. Hugalbot, Duterte is no Jesus because he is no God, nor is he Jesus the philosopher. At best, Duterte was Jesus the rebel Jew who demolished the long-standing dogmas of the Jewish tradition. In a parallel manner, Duterte rebelled against its status quo where the ruling elites own the Filipino his people. Okay, so it's really beyond compare. Magbasa tayo ng mga mali na i-compare ang Pangulong Duterte sa Panginoong Hesus. Maling-mali. Robina Danga, you said it right, sir. A leader has to do some sacrifices for the good of most of his people. If one death could save thousands of innocent people, so be it. Okay, may sinulat pala dito ni E.B. Hugalbot na so much so Duterte is now venerated by millions of Filipinos to almost godlike status because when they called on God to protect their families from drug craze addiction, God wasn't there. Jesus wasn't there. Guess who was there to protect them? Yes, it was only Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Let me say this unholy truth, sabi ni E.B. Hugalbot. When you run a government, you not only need God's divine wisdom, you also need the devil's hand with all gloves off. So, tingin ng iba, violent man si Pangulong Duterte dahil may mga nangamatay nung drug war niya. But tingin sa nakakarami, isa na ako. He is a man of peace. Kung may namatay nung drug war, that's part of war. Kaya nga, giyera ng droga eh. Kailangan talagang kung extrajudicial killings, kasuhan nila yung mga pulis, kasuhan nila ang mga government officials, including the former president, dito sa Korte ng Pilipinas, hindi sa ICC. Okay? So, salamat mga kaibigan sa inyong pagsubaybay sa ating channel. Nakakatulong kayo ng malaki sa Tribong Talandig ng Bukidnon dahil ang sweldo natin sa channel na ito ay tinutulong natin sa tribo. Namimigay tayo ng mga yero at pako para ma-repair ang sira-sirang bahay ng Tribong Talandig. Panoorin nyo ang video na ito.
Muna ni ang yero nga ipanghatag din sa Sitio Garden sakop sa may tikalaan Bukidnon. Og muna ni sila.
Salamat kayo. Salamat yun. Salamat yun. Higap sa Ginoo ang kasing-kasing sa ka may mga tao. Hinapunta nga daghan sila nga moabot kanser. Para dagan pang matabangan. Dagan pang matabangan sa kanser nga.
Makanya nga sa kanitong bata, kapin.
O karon mo na ni ang natagaan og gero.
Yehey! Salamat kayo!
Mo na ni sila.
Hikap sa Ginoo ang kasing-kasing ni sir, nga matagaan yun mi.
Og mo na ni sila. So, 60 na ni sila kabalay ang natabangan din sa Sitio Garden.
Kayo kay makatom na gid mi. Dato. Mayo pang dato kay